Hello, everyone. It's Friday, and it's another edition of Travel the World as a Speaker. I hope you are winding down pretty well on this Friday. I have to say, it's been a very low-key day, and I'm pretty excited about it, but we have to come and talk about marketing yourself as a speaker, and tonight we're going to talk about marketing strategies for new speakers. So if you're brand new to this whole speaking game, I'm going to give you 3 things that you can do when it comes to marketing yourself so that you can land more gigs. Of course, you know, what we do here on the show, we talk about the 2 things I love, and I'm your host, Phylecia Jones, because I didn't introduce myself, but I talk about speaking and traveling and how you can leverage speaking so that you can travel the world. And if you are wanting to do this so that you can travel the world, you definitely want to pay attention to what I have to say. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a travel story, if I can actually remember one while I'm stalling. I'm going to get better at this one day. I really am. I'm going to get better at this. And also, I want to let you know about iFind You Close. If you are looking for speaking gigs, you need some help with the research, why don't you come and join us over at ifindyouclose.com. On Instagram, go check the link up here, just up here. And for those of you on YouTube, all you have to do is go check down below and, you know, just follow that link. And every Monday, we send out a fresh crop of speaking opportunities. So join in. You don't want to miss out what's going to come on Monday. All right, so now that we have done this, I got to think of a travel story. I was talking to a friend today. And, you know, we were just saying that it is time for a change of scenery. And for whatever reason, a beach has been calling me. And I think I told you the other day, I am not a beach girl. I am not the one who wants to go sit on a beach for hours and days. But every now and then, just sitting there for one day is all I need, just to kind of bake up all of the sun. And maybe that's what's happening. I think I need some sunlight. Yeah. Being in the basement, and it's snowing outside. Well, it's not snowing today, but I think I'm ready for like full sun coverage. But that is spring in Colorado. So it's going to be another month or so before I can actually get some warm weather and enjoy the sunlight. But yeah, I am dreaming of a beach. So for those of you who live by the beach, because I used to some years ago, and of course you take it for granted, and then you move somewhere cold and there's no beach anymore. So make sure you don't take for granted that you live near a beach. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the topic because I'm not going to keep you here very long. I just want to get straight to what you need to do. Now, what we do here, we talk to those who want to leverage public speaking so that they can market their business, grow themselves, not grow themselves, but if you want to grow your business or your brand. Also, if you want to leverage this to try to do some fun things like traveling the world, is one of the things that I did when I first started off speaking was figuring out ways that I could travel, do something fun, and make some money at the same time. So that's what we're going to talk about. But if you're brand new, you might be wondering, how do I get started with, you know, this whole thing? So I'm going to give you some marketing strategies for brand new speakers that I think would absolutely work for you. Now, it's going to be outside of get your website, figure out a talk, but I'm talking to those of you who've already done that work and you're still trying to figure it out. So here's the first thing that I want you to do. I actually have notes today. I know it's kind of crazy. I have notes. So the first thing I want you to do is notify your closest network. Okay. That means the nearest people who have always done business with you, supported you through school, through college, through business. These are the people you need to notify first. And I know it's going to sound very multi-level marketing, but it really does help so that people know exactly what you're doing. So what I want you to do is draft up an email. Draft up a written letter. I mean, go old school. People need to get excited to see things in the mail. And just write a simple letter just telling people, hey, I am jumping into a brand new venture to support my business, to support my career, to support the brand that I'm growing. And I am going to get out there and do public speaking. And the same thing what you will do, and the thing that you can do with this letter is just, you know, tell people if you know someone that is looking for a speaker that can talk on A, B, and C, then please send them my way. Otherwise, I would just love your support and thank you so very much. So that's the first thing I want you to do is tell your closest network. And that does include your family and friends. You'll be surprised at who your friends know. And we have to remember, we have to tell people what we're doing. This is one of the things we don't do enough of. We don't tell people what we are doing. We will just go do things and then get very upset when people don't go and like our YouTube page because we didn't tell anybody. I do that too. So you have to start telling people what you're doing. So that's the first thing, is tell your closest network. The second thing is, I want you to announce, now that you've done this for your closest network, now I want you to announce it throughout your social channels and to everyone else. Now, don't announce that I'm just a speaker. No, I am an expert. I am a speaker who talks about A, B, and C. That's what I want you to do, period. That's it, you know. And you, of course, you can always do your call to action. If you know someone who needs this type of talk in their company, in their group, in their networking meeting, please send them to me. So that's what I want you to do. We have to remember to keep telling people what we are doing. And then if you are trying to leverage this to travel the world, tell them why. Always give them a why. So announce to the world, but tell them why you're doing it. Tell them you're trying to grow your business. Tell them that you're trying to venture into ways so that you can keep traveling and spread a message. Tell them that you're trying to change the world. Make sure you give them a why and give them a reason to remember why you are speaking. Remember, there's a ton of speakers out there, and you got to start standing out from everyone else. And sometimes having a why is very, very powerful. So that's the second thing I want you to do, is to announce it throughout your social channels that you are speaking with specific topics and tell them why. And the third thing that I want you to do is start applying to speak at conferences and events to build credibility. Now, this is going to be the biggest task when it comes to speaking, and that is building credibility. Building credibility, because we're not doing this for fun. We are building this so that we can have credibility, so that we can get booked easier. And I'm going to do a very shameful plug. This is why you want to join iFind You Close. We've done the research for you, and we send you these speaking opportunities. That's it. All you have to do now is set aside the time and go and find the stages that is going to work for your message and for the audience that you're trying to attract. So if you are a brand new speaker and you're trying to figure out ways to start, I want you to start by doing these simple things. So I'm just going to repeat them. So the first is notify your closest network. Tell your mom and dad what you're doing. Tell your cousins. Tell them what you're doing. Tell your friends. Tell them exactly what you're doing. Second, announce it to the rest of the world on all of your social channels. And then third, start applying for speaking opportunities. Join iFind You Close, because we're going to send you a whole bunch of them. And I promise you, within a month, you might actually be on stage pretty quickly. Now, of course, if you have any questions around any of this, I want you to slide them into the comment box, like right there, right here on YouTube. Slide them into the comment box. I will be sure to make sure an answer appears for you when it comes to helping you get on stage. But if you are a brand new speaker, I just want to say, you know, congratulations for jumping into something that is so much fun, will require a lot of work with you, but has so much reward in the end. I tell you, this is going to be a brand new game changer for you. So enjoy yourself. Of course, if you have any questions, you know how to find me, and have an amazing Friday. Don't party too hard. All right. I will see you tomorrow. All right. For everybody on YouTube, you know, I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.